channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, and future. You or someone around you. So take a resonance need to rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel. You really want to see what's up. So make sure you tell a family, friend, or a foe you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. Okay. Today, we're tapping to the energy of someone who could be feeling very drained, very tired. This could be you, collective, or someone around you. You may have someone who is trying to provoke you, someone who is trying to make you feel as if you are defeated. Okay. And so this could be in the workplace, okay? This could be in a friend group. This could be in your family. It could be in a workplace. So put the reading where it resonates. But someone's trying to make you feel defeated, as if you are inferior to this person here. This could be a boss, a manager, a supervisor, someone who feels that they are in authority. This could be someone who is the matriarch of your family, someone who has been put in that position. Maybe someone in the family who was the matriarch, maybe passed on, transition, and maybe there's a family member who's trying to be very controlling and maybe trying to dictate your decisions or your choice. Okay. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's just very controlling. They want to you to like come to them to get an answer, like, is it okay if I date this person? Is it okay if I take this job? That kind of energy. Very controlling. Okay. This could be a parental figure. This could be an aunt or uncle, the older sibling, okay, just very controlling. This could also be in the workplace, someone on the job, who is not the supervisor. Also, I'm picking up this person could be a supervisor or a manager, but this could be someone on the job who is not in leadership or authority position, who wants to be. How does the saying go? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Okay, who wants to be the chief and they are not. But every day you show up, they're just in your face, or if they're not in your face, trying to tell you what to do or how to do your job. They're everywhere you are. It's like you go into the break room there and there. You go to the restroom there and there. They're just everywhere. It feels like they're on your net. They're like a fruit fly. And they're becoming very annoying to you, so much you're feeling drained. I hear someone saying, I'm going to let this job go. Spirit is saying, do not allow this person to force you to quit. It's okay to find another job if that's something you may do, but do not allow this person to force you to quit. As you see, this person looks more depleted than this one here. So you could have a friend or a coworker who's trying to support you, and keep you motivated. Like, look, don't give up. It'll be over with in a minute. Hang in there, friend. Hang in there, friend. Don't give up. And you're like, look, I can't take it. I'm going to turn around and I'm about to smack the slap out of this. You're like, no, don't slap them. If you do that, they might sue you. They might press charges. They might fire you. Keep your job. And you're like, I just can't take it. I'm ready to lay hands. I'm going to reach out and touch. Okay. But this person right here, they're acting this way because this is how they are treated. Okay. You know how they say hurt people hurt people. This person is in this bullying energy because this is how they are treated. Okay. Even in the workplace. So either whether this is a friend, a family member, or on the job, this person is being like this towards you because this is how they are being treated behind closed doors privately. And they could be going through this in their marriage, in their home, or in their job. Someone is treating them this way. And so they're showing up to work and treating you that way. Okay. This person is not as strong as they are pretending to be. Okay. This person feels that they are in some kind of authority, that they are winning. But, unbeknownst to you, this energy here represents you restoring your balance. You will be able to restore your balance. You will have the last laugh, as they say. You're going to find out who it is actually in this person's personal life. It may be through gossip. It may through gossip through the family or through word of mouth on the job. You're going to find out this person is either in a relationship or a marriage that is abusive, or there's another authority figure on the job who's treating them this way. Okay. But they got it twisted, though. This person's not going to last, Spirit is saying. The sun will come out again. So collective, hang in there, whomever you are. This person, if this is a situation that you can take to HR, you need to do so. If this is a situation where you're on a unionized job, well, you need to do so. You need to speak up and say something, okay? But if this is just an employee whom you may say, well, it's not worth taking to HR. Well, if it's not worth you taking it to HR and speaking up for yourself, it's not worth you allowing this person to force you to quit. So Spirit is saying, if you got to do some prayer, some meditation, some protection rituals, do some research on these things. And before you go to work, make sure that you are protecting yourself, because it does not make sense for you to show up where you have to make your livelihood. This is how you pay your bills. This is how you survive. And you should not be leaving your home, and trying to get a good night's rest, or coming from a good night's rest. And as you turn up into the parking lot, I'm picking up on someone who's anxious, who becomes riddled with anxiety. So if this is a situation, once again, that can be taken to HR, or if you're on a job that is unionized, this is a situation you have to speak up. You have to say something, okay, so that this situation can cease, okay? You do not need to be distracted, let them know it's affecting your ability to work, and that's why you're there. You're reaching out to an authority to bring some kind of resolution. Someone needs to talk to this person and tell them to fall back. I was about to say bow down, but fall back. Okay, but somebody is making them bow down. Someone is treating them the way they treat you. Someone is all on their neck. Someone is following them, hounding them, trying to control them. Okay. Okay, something about scheduling. Maybe there's someone on your job who's in charge of making the schedules, who's in charge, like when you get approval for vacation or off day, or they're connected to someone who's in charge of this. Maybe this person tries to make it hard when you request the off day or a holiday. They just try to get in your business. They're not messing with your friend, but they're hounding you, okay? So you're going to have to speak up, collective, okay? And so we have the Knight of Swords here. And so, it's time for you to speak up for yourself, okay? It's time for you to speak up for yourself, okay? That is Perseus there, okay? He's holding the head of Medusa. And if you know any of the stories of mythology when it comes to Medusa, about how she was betrayed, okay? And how she was attacked, okay? And so as I hold this Knight of Swords, this person is coming in with his sword, with Medusa's head in his hand, with the energy of fighting and conquering Medusa, because they wanted to come after her because of her beauty, okay? After Poseidon had taken advantage of her, Athena approved of this capture and behead of Medusa, okay? So someone is after this person, and this is perfect with this Slayer of Medusa energy. Someone is actually treating this person, metaphorically speaking, like the energy that's going on here, coming after them. Somebody is coming after this person, male or female. This could also be a female figure that is doing this to you, harassing you. This is harassment in the workplace or in your family circle. Okay, so someone, you may find out that your aunt or uncle is in an abusive relationship, and that's why they're so bossy. You may find out that your relative's been keeping it a secret, okay? So much so that they're starting to inflict their hurt onto other people. Maybe when you bring up particular conversations, this person is very judgmental, and you're not even asking for their advice, but they're always putting their 2 cents in. You haven't asked for 1 penny, okay? And so the next card we have here is the Eight of Cups. And so this represents this person being brought down a peg or two. They're going to walk away. They're going to walk away. Someone is going to tell their business, collective, with this Eight of Cups energy here. Someone is going to reveal that they are being mistreated or abused. And you're going to find out that's why, they have been cruel, rude, and like harassing you and following you and passing judgment on you. So much they just, had you feeling depleted, okay? That same energy that you are in, that same energy of having you feel depleted, angry, peed off, like you have no energy, they're going to be in the same energy, okay? This smile and yeah, yeah, I got him, this energy is going to dissipate. Okay, your ancestors and sources working for you on your behalf to make sure that this person stop this nonsense. So they're going to walk away from harassing you. Someone is going to reveal their truth and they're going to be embarrassed. Someone is going to reveal their truth of what's going on with them personally. And they're going to be so embarrassed, it's going to change their demeanor. It's going to change the way they talk to you, the way they treat you, and the way they treat other people. Okay? And as you see in this picture, they have, gotta hold on again, they have the shield here. But in the Eight of Cups, there is no shield. They're going to feel like their business is all out in the open. They're going to be very embarrassed. So there's no shield or sword in this picture here. They're going to be very embarrassed. Mm-hmm. So see, what goes around comes around. That's why you have to be careful how you treat people. And see, it's not going to come from you. This karma is going to come from someone else, either in the family or on the job. Okay, this person could also, oh my, ooh, that's a lot. This person collective could also have a lover, a scorned lover, or someone upset with them come up on their job and create a scene so embarrassing and massive that this person is going to walk away. This person could also end up resigning and leaving this job altogether because they're going to be so embarrassed and humiliated. So if this has not happened, it may happen in the near future. I don't see anyone getting hurt, but I see this person being humiliated and embarrassed. A scorned lover, someone they're seeing or dating, or maybe they are having an affair with someone else's spouse. I see someone coming to their job where you and this person work and embarrassing and humiliating them. Now they might be whooping on their tail. they might get a three-piece and a biscuit. They may get, I don't know, in front of everyone, but there's something's going to occur that's going to embarrass them, and it's going to make them want to leave the job and like not be seen anymore. So this too will pass, collective. You will, be back to your energy of feeling, your stability, bliss, and feeling happy, being able to be with your family and your friends again, and if you have children as well as be, in their life in a healthy form and not being depleted, and feeling like you're under attack. No one needs to show up to anywhere, whether it's a friend group, a family circle, or a job, on a regular basis and feel like they're under attack all the time. So this too will literally pass. It's going to get better. The same energy that you have been experiencing, this person is going to be embarrassed. I'm hearing all their issues about to come out, all of their business. And so not only you, but the other people who they have been mistreating and harassing is also going to get a chance to witness this. This is their karma for harassing you. Okay? And so we have the hermit energy here. This situation may cause this person to want to go within, to go and isolate themselves because they're going to be very embarrassed. Once again, there is no sword or shield in this card either. They're going to be very embarrassed. They may want to not only leave the job, collective, this person may want to move away. There's a big energy in this read of some kind of embarrassment or humiliation that is going to come out that this person is not going to be happy with. This is the kind of information that they want to keep a secret forever. Okay? And we're closing out with the energy of the Empress card, that Venusian energy. So as I said, you will return to being able to be around your family, receiving love and support, and you giving that reciprocity in return. Because even if this is a relative that is getting ready to be embarrassed, they're going to be so embarrassed. They're going to change. They're going to want to isolate. They may move. You may hear about this relative moving away. Or if it's on the job, you're going to hear about this person resigning and moving away. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And so with the Empress here, you will be returning to also loving yourself, being very nurturing and caring. You know, this situation with this person harassing you, maybe caused you to come off your throne. You just weren't yourself, You stayed under the energy of being frustrated, like, oh, I gotta work with them again, or oh, they here today, or you pull up to the family gathering, oh, there goes so and so, there goes the bully, there goes the bully. But this bullying energy will dissipate as well as disappear. Okay. And things will get back to normal for you. So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. Later.